So the new barbs are in. We got 6 orange barbs along with the 6 red we already had in here. But unfortunately, last night when I brought them home, I acclimated them to the temperature of the water, and then I acclimated them to the salinity of the water. And for some unfortunate reason, the other 3 didn't seem to pull through. I came back out here I watched them all night until I went to lay down. And when I came back out here about an hour later, just to check before I went to bed for the night, the 3 were doing weird patterns. They were swimming weird, and I thought it was swim bladder at first, so I moved them all into their own little quarantine tank inside the tank itself because I don't have a separate tank. So I moved them in here. At first it was just one guy that I noticed. He was sitting up there back in the corner before I had put this breeder box in, and he just wasn't moving around much or anything. I could just tell he was having buoyancy problems, which I thought was fish bladder disease at first, but I wasn't too sure after because he passed shortly after, and I'm not sure if that's common in fish bladder disease, but I know that's typically what it is when a fish is having buoyancy problems and he's floating and stuff, but I made sure they were dead, and they were all lying on the bottom of this for a while, and they were just breathing, and it was already like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I couldn't get to the store because I don't have a means of transportation myself, and everybody was asleep. So I was gonna wait till the morning because I was looking at the fish bladder disease and go get some peas and epsom salt and try and give them a epsom salt bath and cleansing and feed them some peas. But unfortunately, before the morning came, the fish had passed, and I made sure that they were actually dead before discarding of them or burying them, whatever. Yes, I buried the fish. But other than that, these guys are doing well. They're getting along fine with the red ones. The red ones are being a little hyperactive since they've been added. These guys are just chilling out more or less. These 3. But I'm gonna get 3 more. My fish store that I got them from, I called them, told them what happened, and they said that I didn't do anything wrong if I acclimated them like that, it was probably just stress being in the new tank or being transferred because they'd just gotten them in recently themselves. So maybe the transfer from their tank and then my tank in the same day was just too much for them. But I'm glad we still have half the bunch. And they got beautiful colors. These are Orange Tiger Barbs, but they look yellow to me. But I love them either way. It's really gorgeous. Look at it. These guys have just been chilling over here more on this side of the tank. I haven't seen them over on this side of the tank too much. This guy actually just came over here for the first time. And sorry for all the glares, it's not the best time to be recording this. Oh, and I added some miniature dwarf hair grass. Little patch of it for him down here, and it can grow to be about 8 inches, so I might have to move it. But I got this just in case they did breed or something, maybe give the fry a chance. I doubt it, but maybe. Or just give them a spot to hide. Down there, they got a little barrel with a hole in the back. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did get the new fish, and I didn't record them when I first got them. because I didn't know if anything was gonna happen. So I'm glad that I didn't record me putting them in at first, because they weren't doing much really. They were all just sitting around, so I couldn't distinguish the 3 that were actually having problems, because they were all just kind of chilling out, and I had the light off for them to relax. But unfortunately, 3 of them passed away. We still got the other 3. Try and get a better angle without the glare. Wow. Pass it around back here. These guys are just zoom, 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 zoom.